welcome to Stage 2 Science and welcome to Mrs. Cannell's Science in the Kitchen. This week in science, we're going to be looking at the movement of heat and heat energy in our science experiment. And we're going to be talking about atoms and molecules. Did you know that everything in the world is made up of atoms, and molecules form when two or more atoms join together? Remember, cows move softly is how we determine a fair test. We have the cows, which stands for changing one thing. We have the move, which is what we're going to measure or observe, and the softly is keeping everything else in the investigation the same. So when we have a look at that, we will see that we have the same glasses, we have the same food colouring, we have the same level of water, but the thing that will be different is one glass is filled with cold water and one glass is going to be filled with hot water. Okay, now we've got our two glasses filled, one with cold water and one with hot water. The next step is we are going to make a prediction about what is going to happen. What will we see when we drop the food colouring into these two glasses? What I want you to do now is go to your page here about making predictions and actually draw a picture about what you predict is going to happen when the food colouring goes into the water. Okay, so we're going to put 2 drops into the hot water, and we're also going to put 2 drops into the cold water, and notice what is going to happen. And we can see here in the hot water glass that the food colouring has mixed really quickly, whereas in the cold water glass, the food colouring is actually mixing much slower. And that is because the atoms and molecules in the hot water are moving quickly to create heat energy. And that quick movement is actually mixing up the food dye in the hot water glass. Whereas in the cold water glass, the atoms and molecules are moving much slower, and therefore the mixture is not mixing as quickly. Okay, and the final thing you have to do today now is on your sheet, you have to draw what you actually saw happened in this investigation. You'll need to draw the red food colouring in the hot water and how quickly it mixed, compared to the blue food colouring in the cold water glass and how slowly that one mixed. Remember to label your diagrams with the glasses and the food colouring and hot water and cold water to show an accurate diagram of your investigation today. Well, great work, Year 3 and 4. Excellent work in your observations today. I'm looking forward to seeing those work samples.